Hello Krunker gamers! I'm back with another video about junk and collectibles. Today I'm gonna show you how to find almost every location of junk and collectible in almost every pub map. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video and read this. Yeah.
All the info stated in this video are all from my own memory. If there's any errors, feel free to comment down below. Clips shown are only about the most common spawns of collectibles and junk. The chances of junk and collectibles spawning is not 100%. The maximum amount of junk spawning in every lobby is 3 pieces, and the amount of collectibles spawning is random. Junk may not spawn in empty lobbies, so please don't go to empty lobbies to find junk or collectibles. Chance of collectible to spawn is obviously lower than junk. The more players in a lobby, the more junk or collectible it'll spawn. Each piece of junk on the ground gives you 0.01 junk when collected. Collectible and junk collected stays in your inventory even if you leave the game early. If you love junk, watch till the end of this video.
Alright, let's start. First map we're looking at is Berg. You can find 4 pieces of junk, 1 piece of wood, and 1 piece of cloth in Berg. These are the locations of junk and collectibles throughout the map. Pause to check out the picture. Next up is Little Town. You can find 5 pieces of junk, 3 pieces of wires, and 1 piece of spark plug. Pause to read the picture. GF means ground floor, so the items that spawn in Little Town does not locate on the 2nd floor. Inside means inside the truck, yeah. And roof means on top of that building. Next up is Sandstorm. You can find 7 pieces of junk in Sandstorm. These are the locations throughout the map. Next up is SubZero. You can find 4 pieces of junk and 2 pieces of cloth. Locations of junk and collectibles throughout the map. Citadel. You can find 6 pieces of junk and 1 piece of wood. Locations throughout the map. In Oasis, you can find 9 pieces of junk, 1 piece of cloth, and 2 pieces of wood. These are the locations of the junk and collectibles. In Kanji, you can find 3 pieces of wires, 3 pieces of tin can, and 1 piece of circuits. Locations. I have to separate a few pictures because the 2 towers are too big. Industry, you can find 10 pieces of junk, 3 pieces of wires, and 1 piece of spark plug. These are the locations, kinda messy, pause to read clearly. Lumber, you can find 2 pieces of junk, 3 pieces of wood, and these are the locations. In Evacuation, you can find 3 pieces of junk. These are the possibilities of junk to spawn. In Outer Grove, you can find 7 pieces of junk, and these are the possibilities of the locations of junk. In Freight, you can find 5 pieces of junk, and these are the locations of the junk spawns. In Lost World, you can find 7 pieces of junk, and these are the locations. In Sky Temple, you can find 6 pieces of junk. These are the locations of junk in Sky Temple. Next up is Lagoon. You can find 4 pieces of junk and 2 pieces of wood. These are the locations of them in Lagoon. And last but not least, sites. You can find 6 pieces of junk and 2 pieces of wood. And these are the locations of the junk and wood.